is thoughtful. She thinks ahead. She's kind, compassionate, focused, decisive, capable, organized, enthusiastic. Gregarious, witty, super smart, fair-minded. Wow, Sara, you rock. Yeah, all right.
When Neha and I were putting together this toast, we realized it's nearly impossible for two former CTCL fellows to write about another former CTCL fellow without invoking Dr. Alan H. Rook. I promise this speech is about Sara Berg. We'll get there. Dr. Rook leaves such a positive and lasting impact on his fellows, but I can say lovingly that we have all also inherited some of his hypochondriasis and neuroticism. Sara may be a little more than the rest of us. Sara has asked me on no less than 3 separate occasions to break into her home to ensure her husband, Matt Berg, was still alive, including once at 7 a.m. when poor Matt was sleeping peacefully. I now know every alarm code, hidden key, and backdoor. Any inherited neuroses from our work dad were a small price to pay for the mentorship we received that year and in residency in general from the many incredible teachers we have the privilege of learning from. When Sara and I aren't talking about food, truthfully, that's a lot of our relationship and another thing we inherited from Dr. Rook, we often talk about our hopes for the future and the people we hope to emulate. We lament we will never be as poised as Dr. Samini, as genius as Dr. Kim, as strong as Dr. Vittorio, or as kind and approachable as Dr. Chu. We joke they and so many of our other mentors are perfect. But what is so abundantly obvious to me and everyone around Sara is that she already possesses every one of these traits and is as awe-inspiring as they are. Sara somehow managed to create and care for the most adorable little human Bella, while also going above and beyond in her role as chief resident, managing to know every single genodermatosis, all while never missing a day on the Peloton. She makes the impossible seem effortless. She commands the respect of her co-residents, but her quick wit and fun-loving energy make her easily approachable. The poor girl has never actually had a day off in residency because she is everyone's backup call for everything. She's the person you go to for advice with a challenging case on call, a difficult personal dilemma, or a blurry photo sent by a family member asking for derm advice. There's no better way to describe her than as the person who always, without fail, does the right thing. Her co-residents are far from the only people to benefit from Sara's good qualities. I'll never forget my first day shadowing Sara on the CTCL service at the end of her fellowship year and being in awe of the outpouring of love from her patients, which was without question a testament to her impact as a physician. I knew then I had very big shoes to fill. Nowhere is this more apparent than in resident clinic. In the time it takes most people to see one patient, Sara has seen 2 of her own, 1 of someone else's, and caught up on all of her epic messages, all with perfect attention to detail. Sara is a model of efficiency, but never at the expense of compassion, and her empathy is only matched by her intellect. I have been fortunate to learn a great deal from Sara about dermatology and about friendship, as she makes everyone in her life, patients and co-residents alike, feel loved and supported. Sara and Matt are the kinds of friends that you always hope for but rarely find. They are always sure to take care of their co-residents, and I directly benefited from this when Sara and Matt did everything they could to help me transition to Philadelphia when I didn't know a soul in the city. They are the consummate hosts, frequently opening up their home and cooking elaborate meals for the entire residency. So welcoming, in fact, that I may have felt comfortable overstaying my welcome in Sara's labor suite. Not only did I stay long enough to consume all of their snacks, but I also happened to stay long enough for Sara's water to break. I know I speak for all of our co-residents when I say that we love you and are all better for knowing you. You may be moving away, but don't worry. I'll be sure to visit and continue eating your snacks in Boston. I look forward to celebrating your many future accomplishments. So, to my closest friend, I want to wish you a heartfelt congratulations on a huge accomplishment and wish you all the best in Boston. Mazel tov.